The bones of the skull are separated from one another by membranous tissue spaces called sutures. The areas where the major sutures intersect in the anterior and posterior portions of the skull are known as fontanelles. Palpate the sutures and fontanelles carefully with the baby sitting quietly or being held upright. The fullness of the fontanelles reflects intracranial pressure. On palpation, the sutures feel like ridges and the fontanelles like soft concavities. You may feel or see pulsations in the anterior fontanelle as a normal finding. Assess the symmetry of the skull. Several conditions can cause asymmetry of the skull in newborns and infants. Some are normal or benign, while others reflect underlying pathology. Next, carefully examine the face of the infant. Look for symmetry. Then concentrate on forming an overall impression of the facies. It is often helpful to compare the face of the baby with the face of the parent. Then try to determine whether the facial features fit a recognizable syndrome. Begin examination of the infant's neck by palpating. Because the necks of infants are short, it is best to palpate them with the infant's supine. In infants, the lymph nodes are usually not palpable. However, palpation will help reveal any additional masses, such as congenital cysts, including thyroglossal duct cysts, branchial cleft cysts, or cystic hygromas. Next, check the position of the thyroid cartilage and trachea. Check for neck mobility, ensuring that the neck is supple and easily mobile in all directions. This is particularly important when the infant is holding the head asymmetrically and when central nervous system disorders such as meningitis are suspected. In newborns and infants, nuchal rigidity is a more reliable indicator of meningeal irritation than is Brzezinski's sign or Koenig's sign. Finally, palpate the clavicles and look for evidence of fracture.